YouTube, it's been about 9 years since I've posted on this channel, and a lot has happened in those 9 years. But one thing that stayed the same is that I've been in the gym. You know, I've been, whether it's Olympic lifting or bodybuilding, I've switched more to just like the bodybuilding, regular, trying to stay in shape stuff. Because it's hard without a coach in most places because of COVID shut down. That's why 210 shut down, was basically because of COVID. But I did try and keep up with my Olympic lifting for as long as possible. Now that was only sustainable for so long before I had to go to a commercial gym. And you know, it's nostalgic and it's fun. You know, it's nice to watch these videos, especially when I'm smaller. But here you're about to see that, you know, I'm training in a commercial gym and I was able to power clean 285. So like I was doing okay for myself, but it's not the same environment. Like people look at you weird. It's not the same. So eventually I switched over to bodybuilding. So here you see I'm pressing the 130s for a set of 8. I'm a firm believer that if you can't get the weight up and you can't put it down by yourself, it's too fucking heavy. That's just me. But anyways, you see me pressing the 130s here. I did become unnatural. So I'm not gonna sit here and tell you like, oh, you know, I did this all natty or whatever. And that can be discussed in a separate video. Here's me pressing the 140s like they ain't shit. Got them up by myself, put them down by myself. Like I said, if you need help getting your shit up, it's too heavy. If you need help, or if you gotta throw your weight, it's too fucking heavy. I went on to bench 315 for 10 reps. My goal was to bench 405, which I did eventually reach. I think that's gonna be the next clip. I'm not sure. We'll see right now. No, so this is actually 375 for a triple, which I was actually surprised that I got. And, you know, I'm pretty happy with that. So you're about to see, here we go. Here's the 405. If we hit 405, we hit the goal. And after that, it was kind of like, what do I do now? You know, like I look decent. I mean, I have acne all over the fucking place because of the gear that I was using. And there's just some pictures of, you know, how I looked on gear. Obviously, I wasn't on very long. I would say it was less than a year. I did maybe 2 cycles. And then I got extremely sick, ended up in the hospital, got really fat. And this is where you see me trying to rebuild here. I'm 225 here, lifting the fucking 50s. And so now we get into current day. And this was just this week. I absolutely hate coming to the gym at this time. I didn't even park at Crunch. I parked at fucking AutoZone, in the back of AutoZone. That's how packed it is. I'm probably only gonna squat today because the chances of finding fucking machines are gonna be like tiny. Like the chances of finding a leg extension, probably not happening. There's no fucking way that I'm gonna be able to find the machines that I need with this many people here today. But we'll see, I guess. I did get one of the squat racks. There's a few different squat racks that I like because I'm able to get good angles. So I got one of them. So that's a win, I guess. Alright, so here we are squatting 225. This was the heaviest set of the day. It's not a lot of weight. It really is not. 225 has been like baby weight for me since I can remember. But, you know, I am kind of starting from scratch. I'm also, you know, lifting while on medications that kind of throw me off. So, not to make excuses, but anyways, this was not the set that I would have liked it to be. This 185 looked a lot better. So this is probably what I'm going to work with for a little bit until I feel comfortable, and then we'll move up weight. The point of me making this voiceover is just to let you guys know that, hey, like, you know, I'm here, I'm trying, and we're eventually going to get to that 315. Well, that was just a quick squat session. I just straight up left, dude. There was too many fucking people. And also I've been going I damn near went 8 times in 7 days, because I went twice one day. I woke up at 5:30 and went, and then I went at the end of the day too. So I was like, you know what? I probably need a day off anyways, but I did want my legs to squat. That way I can squat them again. Not tomorrow, not the next day, but what's today? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So on Friday, I'm off again on Friday too. So I can squat again on Friday, potentially, because I have plans with Steve, but I can always come at night. This is definitely the weakest that my legs have ever been. I mean, since I started lifting. But I think a lot of it has to do with that clonazepam, whatever. Like, I really feel off balance when I'm squatting, so I have to squat carefully. So I'm trying to think maybe if I start coming in the mornings and not taking it until after I work out, or I come at the end of the day once it's already like starting to taper off enough to where it doesn't really affect me too much. But it's hard to say with me, dude, because sometimes I wake up early and sometimes I don't. And then sometimes I feel good after work and I'm ready to work out, and sometimes I just don't feel like it. But I guess those are the times that you're supposed to push yourself, right? So I should stop being a bitch and just pick one or the other, or alternate, you know what I mean? But anyways, all I did was squat. I only squatted up to 225. I went 135, 225, and then 2 sets of 285, which I only recorded 1 set of 225 and 1 set of 185. I don't know if I'm gonna post this on YouTube, we'll see. But I really want to get my depth back, so I was trying to go low. 225, I felt super off balance, so I was like really uncomfortable. When I dropped it down to 185, I was like, okay, I'm a lot more comfortable. So I think those are gonna be a bit deeper. I know I still have more mobility in me. I mean, I've seen it in my life, but obviously I'm heavier now, I'm thicker now. I'm not 168 something pounds anymore like I used to be when I was doing Olympic lifting. Whatever 77 kilos is, I think that's 169 or something. You know, this big body of mine, it can still be mobile, but I just got to get it there. Also hit a new low weight at 204 this morning. Straight out of bed, took a piss, weighed myself, bam, 204. Getting close to the goal of 200. The real goal is 185, because that's what I used to be when I was like real, like muscular. I was in good shape and I was lean, and I was about 185, 190. So the real goal is 185, and then I'll focus more on like, all right, let's build muscle, let's do all that, whatever. And then hopefully by that time I'll figure out the med stuff so that I can go back to doing heavy free weights and all that. But right now it's okay to be lifting light, because I'm really trying to shed the weight. Really, like, my time spent here is just burning calories, really trying to figure out how I'm gonna work out this medication thing, and how I'm gonna, so that I can go back to benching 315 and squatting. I actually don't want to squat 405, I just want to squat 315. But so that I can go back to benching heavy, I can go back to squatting heavy, and then not feel like, you know, it's kind of dangerous. Wednesday, March 11th, it's about 12:30. So definitely a different time than last night. It was actually parking, so that means that I'm at a different gym, actually, a different location. But anyways, it's actually parking, so that's a good sign. Maybe we'll get a couple clips today. The rest of the day, I just go to work, and I got a meeting with Steve right after work, so we'll see how that goes and what that's about. Anyways, I'm going in. Go ahead.
Thank you.
I'm going in. That's the most beautiful woman I've ever seen in my life. Holy shit. So I'm going into the gym right now, and we'll see what kind of footage we get. Today is a chest day, which is the worst day for me. Damn, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to isolate this audio. I might not be able to use this quick, but today's the worst day for me because I always feel off balance. I'm gonna try flat bench instead of incline bench, and we'll see how that feels. Obviously, if it doesn't feel good, I'm not gonna go heavy. I'll go heavier on the machines. Depending on how much time I have, I might just do flat and incline machine and then dips, and that's it. If I have a little extra time, maybe I'll add in some flies. I just woke up. Honestly, kind of got a headache. For real though, I just woke up. It's Thursday. I'm supposed to get, hopefully, fingers crossed, I might get my truck back before I go into work. What? What the fuck? Of course, I'm just gonna go to the gym and then go to work. Honestly, it's better to do lots of security, because I gotta do security today. It's better to sit in my mom's car because it's way better on gas. And honestly, the seats are more comfortable, I'm not going to lie. So it's better that I don't go in my truck, but I want my truck. You know what I mean? Like, anyways, good morning, everyone. We'll see where the day leads us, I guess. Nothing fancy today. Go to the gym, and then it's just off to work from 2:45 to 11:15. I'm still not sure if I'm meeting up with Steve, if he's gonna feel better tomorrow. Truck ended up taking a little bit longer than expected, so I'm for sure picking it up tomorrow. So I came to get a shoulder workout. Now I am short on time because I don't know why I thought I had more time, but that just means supersets, and that's where supersets come in. I don't think that they're the optimal way of training, but when you're at a crunch for time, I think that that's the best thing to do to get in all your volume and all your different exercises. Let's talk about supersets. Obviously, I'm not supersetting my overhead press, just like I wouldn't, other heavy exercises or heavy compound exercises, but supersets do have their place in the gym. Same thing with bench press, same thing with deadlift, same thing with back squat. I don't think you should ever superset those exercises. But when it comes to things like this, where you see me doing lateral raises and then I'm gonna superset it with some bicep curls, that works and that's fine. But you're gonna notice I'm actually using less weights. I'm only using the 15s, and that's because I'm fatiguing myself by doing 2 exercises at once. Whereas optimally, I could be using 25s or 30s for lateral raises and 25s or 30s for my curls if I did them separately. Now, where supersets, in my opinion, come into play is when you're at a time crunch. Like I need to get in and out of the gym. I got 20 minutes, I got 30 minutes. That's when you start supersetting. So that way you still get the workout in, you still get the volume in, you still get, you still stimulate that muscle growth. It might not be optimal, right? Like it might not be as much weight as you can push or whatever, but you're still getting the workout in, you're still getting, you're staying consistent, and that's the biggest thing, is being consistent. So my opinion on supersets is they are not completely useless, but they're pretty much useless unless you're short on time. That's when you superset. If I had all day and I could work out as long as I wanted to, then there would be no need to superset anything. And I would just do everything separate, and I would use more weight. I would do the same amount of sets, but because today I needed to make it to work, obviously I had to superset a couple of my exercises. So I just wanted to throw that in there, and we're off to the next day.